أشرف ممكن بقى حضرتك تسألهم. Dr. Ashraf, the ability of the head of this department.
All right.
The relation of POPs and the vaccines and PCBs. We have 1 minute.
Okay. We'll come in POPs section.
Yeah.
POPs, it means persistent organic pollutants.
I see.
It includes some of chlorinated pesticides.
All right.
And also including dioxins and furan and polychlorinated biphenyls, polyaromatic hydrocarbons, all those group of compounds which is belong to Stockholm Convention.
Right.
So because Egypt ratified to the convention,
The convention.
yes, in 2003, and since then we have established the laboratory to be in compliance with the convention.
Yeah.
As you see here, the wet lab, we have two sections. Section for specifically for environment and the other one for food, because we are looking for the POPs in food and at the same time in the environmental samples, like air, like soil, like sediment, like water, all the environmental components. We are looking for pollution of POPs for this in these compartments. Here's the section, here in the wet lab, all these places, the fumes, we doing the analysis. The analysis for POPs is a little bit longer than the other analytical methods in the laboratory. It's a little bit long, and because it is quite little bit sophisticated analysis. Here is my colleague here. We're doing one of the steps for the cleanup. Here with this column for we call it cleanup column, just to get removing all the interfering compounds other than POPs, so to make it in a pure extract to be ready in the instrument. Here is one of the step. Here we have a new device for the cleanup, instead for doing the cleanup like the usual and normal ones.
Right.
So we brought all this. It's just received recently. It is automated, semi-automated system.
Imagine, yeah.
So we are reducing the time of the analysis.
Of course.
Instead of taking 10 days, we will do it in only for 2 or 3 days.
Beautiful.
Only for the analysis.
Beautiful.
This will reducing cost of the analysis, reducing the chemicals used in the methods, and same time time. Time is the most crucial thing in this issue. And the other up here, we keep going. This is the samples after extracting. So from food, we receiving meat, liver, all the food, animal food origins things. So we receive it, and mostly it is from the import, the imported meat, liver, poultry. All this we received it here and analyze it here. The lab take the mandates for looking for the POPs in food, animal food origins. Here is this is part of the receiving,
Preparing
just the preparation,
Yeah. Sample.
and to be ready for the extraction using successive extraction.
Okay.
We have this section for environmental samples. So the level in the environment is a little bit high.
Yeah.
So we keep it in separate place to avoid any cross-contamination with the food. Okay? Here, we have to, this one is the main instrument, is we call it high resolution GCMS.
Okay.
This instrument, we have only 2 instruments in this in Egypt.
Wow.
One in the Ministry of Health and one here in the Ministry of Agriculture in our lab.
Wonderful.
We are the first lab in the Middle East to using this technique for the analysis. Since 2003,
Wow.
we brought this instrument. We call it high resolution GCMS. So it is very sensitive.
And it's still functional.
Yes, but
This is beautiful.
the level of the detection is
Yeah.
very, very low. We can detect up till picogram per gram.
Right.
So the level, because the level of the pops in food is very, very low. So we have to have the instrument.
Within 1 week, I
Yeah.
think Dr. Ashraf, the two instruments,
Yeah.
new instruments will deliver to the
We have
QCAN.
another two.
In the next
for
few
us.
weeks, few
Yes.
days,
Within 2 weeks.
or within 2 weeks from now,
Yes,
a newer one,
yes,
the latest.
yes. Two instruments we are going to buy.
Yeah.
And so we have some extension to the place.
Right.
This is a new things here.
Right.
We did it
For preparation to the new
1 week.
instrument.
Yeah.
For about 1 week ago.
And definitely, just like you showed us the other one, it will be more efficient.
Yes,
Definitely.
Indeed.
Okay. That's
Yes.
the most important.
Yes.
More efficient. Right.
here we have a triple quad. It is a backup for this one.
Yeah.
So we call it triple quad GCMS MS. So we are doing the analysis for to be a backup for the big instrument.
Right. Right.
So it never stops.
It will never stop.
Yeah.
This is good.
And here is my colleague, Dr. Muhammad. He is operating the high resolution. It's very sophisticated instrument, by the way.
Thank you.
And here's a new extension to
Yeah.
refit.